Third tries the charm. Ladies and gentlemen, for the third time, I'm recording this now. I had issues. This quest is bugged. Completely. It is the Treasures of Herzl quest. So, the Molten Vault zone. And this quest is not dropping the hammer at the end from the boss. And the hammer unlocks the Reforged bench. Now, for me, I have the Reforged bench already. So, it's not as much of an issue for me as it would be for someone who hasn't done it yet or has just started the league. Because some people obviously do the main campaign first and then go back and do the side quests. That is actually a good way to do it. However, I just do them as they come up. And currently, this side quest is not dropping the hammer, which means it's uncompletable and you lose the bench. You can't even get the Reforged bench, which is useful for upgrading Deliriums currently. And reforging some weapons if you've got three of the same weapon, you might get better results. But currently, you can't actually physically unlock the bench. I don't know if it's a mercenary bug with culling strike or not. I thought, on my first run, I thought it was because of the merciless Traff and execution. It's not.
Really?
The second run, I thought it was because I killed him in the lava, even though I did that on Warrior, and that wasn't the issue. Third time, it's because I thought he didn't go into second phase, where he goes back into the lava the second time. It wasn't that either. Fourth time, I did all of the things that I did in this run, but left the execution on, because I'm smart. And then this run, I took the execution off, did everything that I'd done on the other runs, let him go into the second phase again, and still didn't drop it. So, currently, it's bugged. Once I've put this video out, I'm going to rerun this zone, because because obviously I can't complete the quest. I'm going to relaunch the zone, and do it without culling strike, and see if it's culling strike that's the issue, because if that's the case, either way, this needs to be fixed. Because if culling strike's not the issue, then this whole quest is bugged. If it's culling strike that's bugging the boss out, that is really fucking stupid. But I didn't have culling strike for any other boss that drops quest items. So, such as Blackjaw in like 2-3 zones before. I didn't have culling strike. I did Trials of Chaos after, because I went for the explosion on kill. Like the 10% chance to explode on kill for my first points.
Really?
So I just unlocked culling strike, and currently it is just either bricking the boss dropping the loot, or the whole game, this whole quest is bricked. And other quests could also be bricked. If other quests are bricked because of this, then we're going to have problems. Because in Act 4, you've got the shark fin for the lady that wants it from the medicine. I forgot her name. You've got bosses that drop skill books, although they have been dropping. So I'm not sure if they're bugged. Oh, I haven't had a skill book for a while. So once I find the next boss that gives me a skill book, I'll be able to test it. But the thing is, most of the other bosses drop their loot. Because when I did the Soul Core Keeper, to obviously get to the Drowned City, he dropped it fine, and I had Culling Strike at that point. Because I got to that zone and then went and did Trials of Chaos. So, he dropped it fine. So I don't think it is Culling Strike. Obviously, I'm going to test it once, as I said, once I've done this video, I'm going to test it without Culling Strike, and if it drops without Culling Strike, I'm going to be one, mad, but two, then I've at least somewhat identified the issue. Because as you can see, obviously I'm, just killing the boss. In my opinion, this boss is one of the easier bosses. Maybe not from melee, but from ranged, he's probably the easiest. But I thought it was because I stunned him in this phase the first time, which I normally do stun him in this phase because stun build up. But no, that wasn't it. The second time, he didn't. The second time, I killed him in the lava. He wasn't in that phase, he was just in the lava. It wasn't it either. Obviously, I still have the execution on this at that point, but it's not the execution because I don't have it on in this clip. And the fourth time I didn't let him get into second phase, so it's like I thought it was that, but no, it's not. I don't know what's causing this currently, but it is just not working. And this is quite a vital quest because it unlocks a quite vital bench, which I haven't used for a while. But if it is true about the Delirium upgrades, then yeah, I'm going to be using it. Well, if I'm in Delirium for mapping. But as you can see, Culling Strike goes off killing him because he was at 5%, and Hammer don't drop. And obviously, I thought I'll run down to the end just because discover the map. I don't know, I have a weird thing with doing that. And, so I did that. Obviously, didn't see the thing. I said in the recording that, okay, the hammer did drop, so let me reset the zone with the respawn at checkpoint. And, yeah, I respawned back at the checkpoint. It obviously spawns the boss back at the start. Hammer still didn't drop. See, this is why I don't think it's Culling Strike, because resetting the zone... For example, if you kill Barrier and then reset at the checkpoint there, it would drop the head on its own. However, currently, I reset the zone, I go back down there, the hammer's not there. So, I don't think it's Culling Strike. I genuinely think that the game's bugged. But I will find out once I've done it without Culling Strike. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I just thought I'd bring this to attention because this is a problem. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Because I have a video coming tomorrow as well. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I will see you later.